Hi, and welcome to BB's Crafty Haven. I am Belinda, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. Today we have the Just Your Imagination Challenge with our hosts from Kathy Jo from Kathy Jo DIYs, Brenda from Rustic and Lace, Julie from Small Farmhouse Living, and Clarie from Clarie Creations. As you may know, that this challenge comes with items that we must use, and we have a tomato steak, a laundry basket, Lay's, and a wooden toy kit from Dollar Tree. So with all that, let's get to crafting and see what I made for you today. Dedicating this video to my sweet fluff extra fluff who we just recently lost. Alright, we're going to start out with this craft. I'm not sure where I got this from. My bestie got it from me, so it either came from Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree. And I believe those are 2-inch letters, and I got those from Amazon. And everything you see brown on that sign, I'm going to paint black, and the letters black, obviously. Once I get that all in there, I'm going to kind of squeegee those letters in there, and they fit, like barely fit, but they fit. And I'm just going to use some wood glue, the Dollar Tree wood glue, and I'm just going to eyeball the middle and put the welcome in the middle of the sign using the wood glue. And I don't show it all to you, so you don't have to watch me glue every piece in. But you guys get the general idea. Alright, now this one's not going to make sense. That little birdhouse came from Dollar Tree. It's a little wood kit. And I'm going to cut out that part. It's like a triangle. And like I said, it's not going to make sense right now. And I just scored a couple times and it snaps. And then I'm going to take my white from Apple Barrel and I'm going to paint both pieces. The little triangle pieces that I'm cutting out. Again, they'll make sense later in the video. But that's what we have. See? And then I just paint them white with my Apple Barrel. And then they're done. So then we're going to take our laundry basket. And I'm going to take some of this rope from Dollar Tree. And it took, I think, 4. And I kind of hot glue it and use some of that adhesive glue. Because I want this rope to stick. It's going to be outside, so I kind of want this to stick. Some things I want to stick, some things I don't. But I need something for a permanent and immediate hold. So I use that Dollar Tree glue and then some hot glue. And then I'm just going to continually wrap it. Like I said, it took 4 of these, or 3.5 maybe. Yeah, 3.5. And I just wrap it all the way around the top. That whole entire rim gets wrapped with that rope. And then, I know I don't show it all to you, but I try to give you an idea of what's going on. But once I get that done, you could see that. And I struggled with these little puppies. Let me tell you what, okay? This is one of our challenge items along with the basket. And I thought, okay, I'm going to cut this and then I'm just going to stick a little hot glue on the top. See, so I'm a little out of frame and I apologize. And I thought, okay, this will work. I'll just put a little hot glue and it'll be fine. But look at it. It's just falling apart in my hands. So then I like, all right, I'll glue it right here. Okay. And I continue to try to glue this on. And I just hot glue this because I don't want it to be permanent. And, because I want to be able to take it off and change it out for the seasons. I don't want it to always be red, white, and blue. Themed. I want to change it out because this is going to sit outside in front of my door. So here I am trying to hot glue these pieces together. Nobody's going to see the back anyway, so I eventually just give up on the backing of it anyways. So, but at this point right now in the beginning, I'm trying to hot glue all these pieces together. I had this thing a mess, let me tell you what. So here I am, picking up pieces, thinking, okay, I'll just finish hot gluing these all together, it'll be fine. It's okay, we're okay, it's okay. Everything's fine, we're fine. Alright? Alright. Ta-da, there we go. So then, I'm like, alright, let me get a little bit smarter with this, okay? So, here in a minute, I'm going to take the blue. Because I got red and blue. So I take the blue, I'm like, I want to get smart. Okay, I'm going to take some jute. And I'm going to tie the ends with jute. And then I'm going to take hot glue and hot glue where the jute is, okay? Smart, right? You think that would hold? I thought so too. And I'm sitting here hot gluing it, trying to hold it together, piecing it together. Like, oh, I'm even adding extra hot glue. This is going to work. This is going to work. And then I'm going to cut that little plastic piece right there in the middle. And this is what we get. Yeah. Did you see that? Yeah, I was mad. Okay, so third time. Okay, I take the jute and I tie it off with the jute. Okay, just like that. And I'm taking the hot glue and I'm sticking it down in that little plastic piece. I'm putting the hot glue inside the plastic piece, not beside it, not on top of it, inside it. I'm squirting it inside that plastic piece. So then, okay, we can do this. I kind of squeegee it together, kind of hold it together for a minute. All right, now I'm going to cut that plastic piece, but I'm going to keep them held together. And then I'm going to take more hot glue, and I'm going to stick it back more into that plastic piece. I'm going to fill that plastic piece full of hot glue. So, guess what? Let's see how it worked. Did it work? What do you think? Let's find out. Let's see if I got any smarter. Woo! It worked. I was so happy. But there is a gap in the back of this, but like I said, nobody sees it, so I don't really worry about too much of it. But I just finished hot gluing that around, and then I don't show me gluing the last blue on, but it's the same concept, and I just take hot glue and just randomly hot glue that on there and get it to stick. And that is my other dog. That is Holly, and she's 2, and she's a corgi. And she's a mama's girl, and she hates it when mommy crafts because mommy don't pay attention to her. But she's my baby, along with the other one we lost. They're both mama girls. Anyways, I got this round. I cut out, it was an extra piece I had in the garage, and it's like a 13-inch round, I guess. And then I took those tomato steaks, and I cut out 4 10-inches pieces. And these are estimates. I just kind of roughly estimated the sizing of it. I didn't, so it's 10-ish, maybe 10 a little bit. But I screwed pilot holes into 4 of them, and then I'm just going to take the screws and screw them in, and then screw them into the tomato steaks. I am not a carpenter. I had a heck of a time with this. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I couldn't get those screws to work. My back was hurting. My hands were hurting after this. It was a hot mess. And I'm pretty sure I made it twice as hard as it needed to be. But anyways, I get all 4 of those in, and I do use a little hot glue and wood glue around the edges just to help it steady it a little bit. And then I take 4 more, and I cut them at 15 inches. No, wait. 25 inches. Those are the 25 inch. 4 at 25. And I screw 2 of them together just like that. And then I screw the other 2 that you see in my hand just like I did the other 2. So I have 2 25s screwed together. Now I'm going to take the 2 25s and screw the package together. So there's a total of 4 all together. And I kind of tape it to help hold it. The tape actually helped to help screw them together. So you're going to screw 2 of them together. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Am I making any sense? I'm probably not making any sense. I hope you understand that. If not, you can message me. I'll try to explain it. And then I take 2 15 inches. Here's the 15 inches. And I screw those together, 2 together. Just like that. And then I take the 4 that we had screwed together, just like that, making a post. And then we're going to take our the 15s that we stuck together, and we're going to screw those to the 25s. I'm probably confusing everybody. I know I am. Okay, then I have 4 more pilot holes in my 13-inch round. And I'm going to screw this post into that. And I don't show me screwing it because I'm a hot mess anyways. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to paint that entire thing white. And then I got this topper. My bestie gave it to me. I found it in my stash, and I'm also going to paint that white. Once I get that all painted, we're going to take some wood glue. And there are the triangles that we cut out in the beginning. I told you they'd make sense later on, and this is where they're going to make sense. And those are the roofings from that birdhouse kit. So I take some hot glue. I take some wood glue and some hot glue because I want a permanent and immediate hold on this. So I don't have to sit there and hold it. And we got 2 of these pieces, and I'm going to put them in the corner below that, I don't know even what you want to call it. The little stick? I don't know. Anyways, you see where I'm putting it. It's right there on the corner where the 2 pieces meet together. And against the post, the vertical and horizontal post. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do it the same on the other side. And I really probably didn't need to do this, but it made me feel better to do this because you really don't see the backing of this. So, but I felt better doing it, so I did it. So, again, we're going to use the wood glue and the hot glue, and we're going to piece it together. Once I can get my wood glue out of the bottle, I'm running a little low on it. Of course, then when I can't get it out and I go to squirt it, and it squirts out everywhere. You know, you can't get any, and then all of a sudden you get a ton. And then you got a mess everywhere. Anyways, the struggles of crafting. We all have it. And I'm going to stick that right in that corner, just like the other one. And I thought I had sped this up just a little bit more, but I obviously didn't. For some places, I wish I would have slowed it down, and some places I wish I would have sped it up like this. Anyways, once I get that in there, ta-da, 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 come on. Come on, Belinda. Move a little faster. Move it. Hello. Okay. Once I get that done, I took these, well, actually, I'm going to stick this first in that basket, I think. I think that's what I do next. And I'm showing you the little topper. It's hard to see because of the lighting, and you will get a better view of this, I promise, in the final review. But the light, I had a lot of trouble with lighting, a lot of trouble with the setup on this one. I've never done one this big, a project this big before. I've always done them on my desk, and this was a little different. I got that rock from outside of my yard. And then we're going to take this, because I thought it was a little top heavy, and I didn't want it to knock over. So I used the rock as some weight. And I'm going to stick this right in there. And it just fits. I couldn't believe I measured this and it actually worked. I do have to kind of finagle it in there a little bit because of the rope. But eventually it does go. It sets pretty good. Then once I get it in there, I took our sign and I added these little hooks to it. And I added hooks to the other part. I don't know if you can see it or not. Can barely see the hooks on the vertical pieces, but I'm just going to hang that sign just like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, here's the final review. Now I did spray this with lacquer because it's going to be outside, and I took some gnomes and set on top. I haven't decided actually what I'm going to put on top of it, but I thought the gnomes looked good, so I actually left the gnomes on there. But this is the final result, and I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I mean, I'm not really a carpenter, and I struggled with this really bad. And yes, it is crooked, and no, I don't care at this point. The little thing on top is crooked. It's not your eyeballs, I promise you. It's really crooked, and I actually may fix that part, because that actually is starting to drive me crazy. But I love it. My husband even loves it. He even complimented it. We both love it. And it is actually sitting outside, and it's been sitting out there for a week. Please let me know in the description box below what you think of that. Now, I'm trying to reach my first goal of 500 subscribers by my birthday, August 17th, and I will be giving away a $25 gift card. Thanks for stopping by my channel, and I will see you all on the next video.